Hi and welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. You've joined me at the Belfry again today. We are in the TaylorMade Performance Centre, and in this video we're going to give you 3 key things to focus on to ensure your trail arm is functioning better through the golf swing. So for me as a right-handed golfer, that's my right arm. And really this is quite key to hitting good golf shots. We often see this right arm sort of maybe do a few things that we don't want it to do during the golf swing, and that can really affect how we deliver the club and then ultimately, you know, where the ball goes out on the golf course. So as I say, we're going to do 3 things. One of them is in setup, one of them is in the backswing, and one of them is as we're approaching the golf ball. And if we can focus on these 3 things, it's going to hopefully do a couple of things for you. It's going to hopefully improve your setup, it's going to improve your backswing, and it's going to improve how you deliver the golf club to the ball. The videos that I'm doing are just, as I say, doing 3 things that you can focus on, because when you go to practice you certainly don't want a big long list of 15, 20 things that you're trying to work towards, but 3 things to maybe just take your focus is going to hopefully help you improve. So point number 1 is to ensure that the forearms are square at setup. So what do we mean by that? Well, we know that if we're trying to hit a shot straight at a target, our body needs to be pretty much parallel to our ball to target line. Now when we talk about parallel, we are talking about the toes, the knees, the hips, the shoulders, but we also want the forearms to be parallel as well. Now why is this important, and why and how does this relate to this trail arm? Well, if we get these forearms aligned too much to the left of the target for a right-handed golfer, and this is relatively common, it is very often because the right forearm is too high this way. So my right forearm is too high, and what that does is it throws my forearm alignment too much to the left, and in result it will probably also throw my shoulder alignment too much to the left. So really important that at the setup we try and get this back arm a little bit softer than the lead arm. So the lead arm you don't mind being a little bit straighter, but this back arm certainly a little bit softer, and almost feeling there's a little bit of flex in this arm as we start. What that's going to do is it's going to sit the right shoulder a little bit lower, it's going to sit the right elbow a little bit lower, and it's going to cause you to have better alignment. So certainly this is a common we'd see, right arm too straight. I would prefer to see you elbow a little bit more tucked in, a little bit softer in the arm, and that's going to put the shoulder in the right position. So the first point is making sure we get the right arm or the trail arm positioned correctly at setup. Okay? Point number 2 is to make sure this right arm folds correctly during the backswing. This often will stem from a poor starting position, which we've just covered, but we want this right arm, as we move the club away, we want it to be beginning to start to fold in the backswing. Now, the key word there is fold, because if I take my hand and I position my palm this way, which would be roughly how I grip the golf club, but with just my palm open, we do not want the arm to bend. Okay, that we would class as a bend. You can see there, that does not change where my palm faces. My palm is still facing the target. I've just got a bend in my right arm. We want the arm to begin to fold. There's some rotation, there's some fold of this arm, and you can see how my palm is in a very, very different position now. So really important that we understand that we do not want this right arm to bend. Okay, you can see how that's a bend. We want this right arm to feel like it's beginning to fold correctly. So when I approach this position here, where my lead arm is about parallel, I've got some nice flex in my right arm. I folded my right arm correctly. That's going to position the club face pretty well, and it's also going to set the plane of your golf swing quite well. Okay, if we are bending this arm, you're going to find that the club face stays very shut, and you get that golf club in a really, really uncomfortably steep position here. If we can let that right arm fold, we should feel that we can set that golf club on a nice angle going back. So point number 2 is to make sure the right arm is folding correctly into your backswing. Third point is all about how we deliver the right arm into the downswing and how that can affect the delivery of the golf club. I want you to feel from the top that your right elbow is working a little bit more down and in front of you this way. Okay, so probably easier to see it from this angle here. I'm going to make this a little bit extreme, but I want you to feel as you start down, this right elbow is working a little bit more down and in front of you this way. We see all too often this right elbow starting to climb higher and getting more up towards pointing at the ceiling as opposed to pointing down towards the ball. This movement of this elbow will start to steepen the shaft, and then as a result from that, you're going to have a very, very steep approach and a very, very left path, or you're going to make some attempt to try and shallow that into the impact area. and as you can imagine, neither of those is a particularly good option on the golf course. So the feeling would be, as we start down, we feel that we work the arms back in front, but I feel like I work the elbow back down in front of my right hip. That's going to hopefully get me into a good solid delivery position. So we've got a setup, making sure the arm is nicely soft and get the elbow, get the shoulder in a nice position. We've got second point, which is allowing the arm to fold correctly in the backswing. And then we've got the third point, which is trying to feel it. We work the elbow back down in front, and that's going to help you keep that club in a nice position as we come down, hopefully get you into a good delivery position, and then you're going to deliver the club to the ball with a pretty neutral path and a pretty neutral face. And that's kind of what we need to do to be able to play this game consistently. Let me hit one. So certainly I have to be a little bit aware of this forearm because I do tend to get my forearms to the left. So I'm definitely going to be aware of that. And then from there, we can go ahead and hit a couple of shots. Okay, pretty good shot. I'll just hit another one for you. Okay, so 3 things. Get the right arm, or the trail arm I should say, functioning better in your golf swing, and you will hopefully hit some better shots. And as I say, it's a lot more enjoyable if hitting good shots out on the golf course. So 3 things, if you remember those 3 things, work on them during practice, during your driving range hours, your practice hours, and when you take it to the course, hopefully it'll become a little bit more natural movement, and that'll help you enjoy your game a little bit more. Post your comments down below. It'd be interesting to get your thoughts. There is also a like button down there, so please click that if you did like the video. And if you haven't done it already, then please also subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free. It just means you'll get a notification every time I upload a video, and it just means you won't miss any of the content. Okay, so thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again next time.